October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and that's how we're meeting you through the kindness of Geisinger. And what would you say to women who, and there's a lot of us, who put off having mammograms?
I would say don't. Absolutely not. Don't. And the biggest thing I can say is we women have a tendency to take care of everybody else but ourselves. And I can tell you, through this experience, I have learned you can't do that. You got to take care of you first. So having mammograms, having pap tests, having colonoscopies, the whole 9 yards, is very important, because you're not going to be able to take care of your family or anybody else unless you take care of yourself first. So I would say, no, don't put it off. It's a simple procedure that can give a lot of information. I was fortunate enough that this was caught early, and I feel very blessed for that. I was well taken care of, and here I am. I mean, slim to none chance of anything coming back. So.
And do you think it would have been caught early without your vigilance of doctor visits and checkups and mammograms?
No, I don't. No, I don't. No, I don't. Unfortunately, in 2020, there were people skipping your preventative tests, and understandable. It's understandable. That was a scary time. And unfortunately, I know a few people that did that and ended up later with more issues than I had. Let's just put it that way. So I can't stress enough to just do it. It doesn't take long. It really doesn't. I have been getting yearly mammograms from, oh gosh, I don't even know how old I was. And, I'll be 65 in December. I'll share that with you. So it's been a long time. It's been a long time.
Okay. Is there anything I didn't ask you about your treatment or your relationship with Geisinger, or that you just want people to know, maybe who are going through this or have a loved one who's going through this?
No, I mean, from start to finish, the support was there from Geisinger, as well as my family. The materials that I was given to keep myself educated on the whole process was phenomenal. And they were always a phone call away, from, the doctors to the nurse navigators to the oncology nurses, the whole 9 yards. Even after hours, all you had to do was, something came up, you call, and the operator's going to find somebody to call you back if they can't get them right there. And that happened on several occasions.
Any advice for caregivers or loved ones who have loved ones who are going through breast cancer treatment? What would you advise them to? What's the best
patience?
Way they can support them?
Patience. I mean, because it's a scary time for them too. And to see your loved one, going through chemo and, not being well after, and, being tired. I still get tired. I mean, it's a process. I remember one day sitting in the recliner after a chemo treatment, my son was here, and he come over and knelt down next to me and hugged me. He says, "I love you, Mom. And I just want you to be fine." I said, "Everything's going to be all right. We're going to get through this." But, it's also being aware the people around you are just as scared as you are. They really are. I mean, the kids would call my husband periodically, "Hey, how are you doing?" "Hey, I'm hanging in there. I'm in this with your mom for the long haul. We're going to get through this. I love your mom. That's just the way it is." And it's tough depending on circumstances. I was fortunate. Yes, it was early. I didn't have to go through near the chemo or radiation that some women, or even anybody that deals with cancer, has to endure. But it's truly patience, education, understanding the process of what's going on in order to be there for that person.
What is your prognosis today going forward in your journey?
At this point, slim to none chance of the cancer returning. Since it was caught early and I went through treatments and I'm on medication for the next 6 years, yes, slim to none chance. And we celebrate that. That's definitely something to celebrate.